welcome. It's Margaret Seconet, and welcome to this session of my video channel. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about a very popular topic, and this is all about Feng Shui myths. So while there are a lot of Feng Shui information circulating around in the world, we have picked some of the more popular Feng Shui myths based on the questions that we've received. So let's start today with all the myths, the 7 of them that we've selected, and hopefully you will have a better understanding of what Feng Shui is all about and whether what you've been practicing is actually classical Feng Shui or probably a New Age Feng Shui. Okay, so let's get started and let's go with the Feng Shui myths, and so here's Feng Shui myth number 1. Okay, so do the use of certain colors in particular areas of your house, how do you call this, increases luck? Or does wearing a particular lucky color make you more money than, let's say, the previous years? Or should you be wearing blue more often if you lack the water element? Now, there is no such thing as lucky color in Feng Shui. It's really just a personal preference. The color of your home or the shirt you wear will not improve nor worsen your luck or wealth capabilities. They have more of a psychological impact than an actual Feng Shui effect. So good fortune comes with time and actions, not with colors and objects. It comes with what you do and when you do it. It's not about what color purse you're carrying or what color blouse or shirt you're wearing or which shade of green, purple, or yellow color your throw cushions are or your bed sheets are. Okay. Now let's say red. Red is considered a very auspicious color. Therefore, let's say if your front door is painted red, you should be very lucky for many years to come. Likewise, it would follow and be true that every house with a red painted main door will see money increasing year over year, and that the relationships in that particular house with the painted main door, red main door, will always be harmonious and prosperous. But we know sadly that that is not the case. So again, there is no such thing as lucky color in Feng Shui. It's more of a personal and psychological preference or choice. Okay, let's get on to the next Feng Shui myth, and that is myth number 2. Okay, fortune cats. Well, let's put it this way. Are you not earning enough money? Well, let's solve it by placing a red and gold cat statue in your home. Want more real estate properties? Well, no problem. Just use crystals and place them in a bowl near your bed. Now, are you having problems with your partner or your relationships? Well, let's resolve it by just putting a painting of 9 goldfish swimming inward, and that will do the trick. There are other objects that have been used to cure or solve some of these problems, such as ceramic frogs with coins in their mouths, the waving cat paw, the food dogs, statues, and crystal bracelets or trinkets. Now, Feng Shui is all about finding the energies in your home and office from natural forms and not from man-made objects, which on their own is unlikely to produce any qi and are basically products of some enterprising individuals. As decoration, they do serve its purpose or does have some positive psychological effect for some of us. Yes, there are other factors or aspects in Feng Shui that should be taken into consideration. Okay, so decorative figurines such as this kitty cat with moving paws won't make you a millionaire. Again, these bring no form or luck nor wealth to you or your home. They're just decorative items that people have used to garner profit from building on this type of superstition that they can bring luck and protect your home. In actual fact, they do not generate any form of qi nor luck. Okay, let's get on to myth number 3. What's myth number 3? It's all about plants. The type of plants in your home affect your wealth and luck. Is that true or false? Now, in classical feng shui, plants are as harmless as they seem. They have no effect on the qi flow or production of qi. As such, money plants aren't going to bring you wealth, and cacti or cactus plant do not emanate sa qi. Plants can actually be used to mitigate some sharp corners or edges, which can create sa qi. So that's the plants. Okay. Okay, so let's get on moving to myth number 4. What is myth number 4? Okay. While a lot of people are, like superstitious in general, we have this thing about numbers, house numbers, and the number 4, or in Chinese how they pronounce it, it's si, like si, and it can be interpreted as the word death, which is like si in Chinese. So one of the biggest myths in feng shui is this superstition around lucky and unlucky numbers. It's not the number of the house that determines its feng shui. It's other factors like the location of the house or where the main door is that actually dictates or actually suggests or tells us what kind of energy is in that particular home. Okay, so that's myth number 4. So there's no such thing as a house numbers that can be lucky or unlucky. Okay, so let's get on to feng shui myth number 5. What is myth number 5? Now, myth number 5 has got something to do with fish. Dead fish in an aquarium, which is what some people believe is a diversion of a bad luck or misfortune. Okay, the misconception or belief that the fish in the aquarium died a very heroic death to save the owners from the bad luck or take away the owner's bad fortune is pretty baseless. Feng Shui does not in any way, take how do you call this, calls for the sacrifice of animals or other living things. What we actually need is to calculate and avoid the bad times and directions, and to reuse your birth details, locations of your property, and move-in dates, and all those other information that is necessary for for a feng shui practitioner or to do a feng shui audit. Okay, we don't use fish. A more realistic way of looking at it is perhaps it's probably time to clean your aquarium and check its filters if if your fish is dying off in the aquarium or in your fish bowl. Okay, so classical feng shui dictates that activation of qi in a property can be achieved by the placement of flowing or let's say moving water in a particular area, in a set area. But it would be obviously weird, let's say, especially if you have visitors coming to visit, to have a pail of water sitting in the middle of the house, for example, or just have a big pail of water in the corner or something like that. Therefore, to make it a little bit more visually satisfying, an aquarium is adorned or completed with a placement of fishes in it. So after all, it's actually pleasing to the eyes to see colorful fishes swimming in an aquarium. So that's basically where the fish comes in, what it's used for. Okay, so that's myth number 5. That fish in aquarium is not an, it's not a diversion or an aversion of misfortune. Okay, so let's get on to Feng Shui number 6. What is Feng Shui number 6? The Feng Shui myth number 6. So the use of water images, you know, some people hang paintings and images of water, such as waterfalls, rivers, water drops, on the wall. Okay, they believe that this would bring in a proper flow of qi and provide them with wealth and luck. Okay, so what it really is that as the water facilitates the flow of qi, real water must be present. When water is used in feng shui formation, it's because water in its natural form is in a constant state of movement. Now with a painting that is not possible. In a favorable place, the flowing factor helps gather qi and gives the desired effect to the property and the residents in it. Okay, pictures of flowing water are purely, aesthetic and serves no purpose whatsoever in the context of feng shui. If it does, then we should be all hanging a picture of the our currency in our homes, and so who knows, we might be blessed with a lot of money by just hanging pictures of any let's say you're in American dollars, Canadian dollars, the British pound or anything like that. Okay, but again, using the images of water does not really dictates that proper chi is gonna come in and there's gonna be luck, wealth luck when it does. Okay. Anyway, let's get going with myth number 7. Myth number 7. Many believe good feng shui is simply about cleaning your mess. Clearing your space will bring in good chi into the property, and eventually fortune will follow. Those who practice clutter clearing feng shui will tell you that you cannot be rich or successful if your workspace is cluttered until you clean up your space. Now, yeah, good feng shui does mean good qi flow, but qi coming from natural form. So there's no natural qi coming from cabinets and TV racks and drawers and desks. So no, while it is true to a certain extent that arranging and rearranging your work desk or your bookshelf makes you feel more accomplished, and thus brings with it some good sense of motivation and clarity and a sense of positivity, but that is not all there is to the practice of authentic feng shui. Okay, now if you want to take an example, like Warren Buffett's office is supposedly, cluttered, yet he's worth around $66 billion as of 2016. So there goes the myth, right into the gutter. So basically, clutter-free feng shui says that all you have to do is spring clean your home and keep it clutter-free, and voila, you'll be showered with luck and will be wealthy for the rest of your life. Well, I guess I don't think so. I don't think this is the case. Okay. So anyway, that's myth number 7. And before we go further, there's another type of belief out there that I would actually like to bring up. So what about space clearing? Is it a feng shui practice? Okay. So space clearing is not feng shui. There's something else that needs to be cleared up, and that the cleansing of the living space, or space cleansing, or some call it space clearing, is not a practice of feng shui. There are some homes that might suffer from some form of harmful energies. There are houses that are haunted or wherein spirits do reside, These homes do need some sort of cleaning, but what is needed in these circumstances would be spiritual cleansing that requires the services of a priest. That being said, the rituals connected with this spiritual cleansing is not feng shui. So it is important that one does not confuse the science of feng shui with that of spiritual cleansing. Feng Shui is a science that prescribes method and guidelines to harness the energies in the environment, in your home, your surroundings, your space, to create good energy to assist you in achieving your goals. It is not a spiritual practice in itself and therefore should not be considered as such. Okay? So that's some of the myths that we've actually been asked, or some of the questions that we've received over the years. And I would just like to just share those with you. We also are, would like to encourage you to actually, um, you know, um, enroll and register for our upcoming class. I'm coming up with a workshop called Analyzing Your Floor Plan. And this would be a very good way for you guys to actually map out your floor plan and find out the areas, that you probably have some questions about, okay? So there will be more information on my website with regards to this particular workshop. So I hope you actually participate and register and enroll when when I have it posted on the website. Okay. So again, the upcoming workshop analyzing your floor plan is coming soon. So please stay tuned and check my website regularly. I will be posting some updates also on my Facebook page, as well as probably giving some blurbs here on my YouTube channel. Okay, so it's Margaret saying bye bye for now, and I hope you've enjoyed this session. And please subscribe to my channel, and please let your friends know about my channel, and encourage them to subscribe as well. So it's Margaret saying bye bye for now, and thank you for joining me.